Hey everybody, it's Leroy from Leroy Gaming, and in today's Outriders WORLDSLAYER video, we are going to go ahead and take a look at the PAX passive trees for the Pyromancer class. So in this new expansion, you're going to get access to 2 new passive trees for each class. There's going to be a total of 20 passive perks that you're going to have access to, and throughout the expansion, you're going to unlock 5 points. So you're going to be able to allocate them into these trees. You can either reach exactly 1 capstone, or you can go partially through a couple of the trees. And as with other passive trees, you're going to be able to respect them nice and easy. In this video, I'm going to go over all 20, show you all of the current effects. That do note that this expansion is a work in progress, and any of these effects and numbers are subject to change. I'd love to hear your initial feedback on these in the comments below. What are your thoughts on their power levels? Are they about right? Do some of these seem overpowered? Do some of these seem underpowered? Would love to start a conversation with you guys below. Now again, if you guys like this content and want to see more looter shooter content, especially Outriders content, make sure to drop a like on this video. Now without further ado, let's take a look at all the new PAX perks coming to the Pyromancer class in Outriders WORLDSLAYER. Alright, so we're going to start a Gunblazer passive tree, and we begin with coming in hot. Deal 15% more damage to enemies above 80% health, and 30% more damage to enemies below 30% health. So this is kind of like a two-way execute, which is really nice. Next we have Action Regalia. Killing marked enemies increases your damage mitigation by 5% for 8 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. So we're looking at up to 15% damage mitigation. Next we have Hot Streak. Critical shots increase weapon damage by 7%. Bonus lasts 4 seconds and stacks up to 5 times. So again, this could be up to 35% damage if you can crit a lot. Next we have Carbonization. Enemies hit by your immobilize skills receive 25% more anomaly damage for 4 seconds. Now the first capstone is called Carbon Footprint. Each enemy hit by immobilize skills reduce the cooldown of the other immobilize skills by 1 second. Next, we have Carbon Ammo. Increase your magazine size by 200%. Simple and effective. Next, the second capstone is called Bullet Frenzy. Shots with assault weapons increase your weapon damage by 2%. The effect stack until you stop shooting. So if you have 20 some ammo, that could be 40 some percent damage. So the rich get richer. Assault weapons are already kind of kings in this game. This doesn't help their cause to be any weaker, that's for sure. Right, now the next one, I'm sorry, I don't have a picture of it, but I can confirm what it is because I forgot to mouse over it in the video footage that I had taken. But it is called Ashen Wake. Your shots damage all enemies afflicted with ash within 4-meter radius of the target, dealing 35% of the damage dealt. Next we have Solar Flare. Activating skills increases your critical damage by 10% for 6 seconds, stacks up to 2 times, so this can be up to 20% critical damage. And then the final capstone is called Critical Mass. On marked enemies, turn all shots to critical shots for 3 seconds. And this does not look like it has an internal cooldown as of right now. So this is absolutely bonkers good potentially, as long as you're going through the effort to mark enemies with your skills. All right, and now let's go ahead and take a look at the Pyromaniac passive tree. We begin with Melting Point. Increase your resistance piercing by 15% when above 80% health and 30% when below 40% health. So this is Interesting, similar to how the Gunblazer version had the buffs for the gun elements. Here now you're more likely to do damage with your skills here. Next we have Scorch Flesh. Activating Ignite skills increases your status power by 15% for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times, so this could be up to 45% status power. Next we have Convection, and that reduces your skill cooldowns by 15%, and it's all your skills. So this is real nice, especially since Pyromancers tend to lean into spamming their skills quite a bit. Then we have Furnace, increases your status power by 20% for every enemy afflicted with burn. Stacks up to 5 times. So this is pretty bonkers. This is up to an additional 100% status power. Now the first capstone is called Burnt Offerings. Increases your burn duration by 500%, and each consecutive burn tick on an enemy deals 10% more damage. Next we have Convection. Reduces all skill cooldown by 4 seconds when all skills are on cooldown. Very interesting. The second capstone is going to be Arsonist. Activating skills has 30% chance to reset all skill cooldowns. This has a 5-second cooldown. And remember, you have 3 skills, so mathematically, if you were to proc them back to back to back, you have a pretty high chance of this going off at least once. Next we have Master Exploder. Explosive skills damage is increased by 100% of your resistance piercing. After that, we have Backdraft. Your anomaly power is increased by 30% for every skill on cooldown. And then the final capstone is called Trigger Sequence. Activating an explosive skills increases the damage of the next explosive skill by 30%. The buff stacks up to 3 times, after which it starts anew, so it can be up to 90% for that third element. Especially good if you get modifications that let you cast spells multiple times before they go on cooldown. Alright guys, so those are all the new PAX perk passive trees coming to the Pyromancer. What are your thoughts? These seem pretty powerful to me, quite a few of them, but what do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. Now if you enjoy this content and want to see more coverage of Outriders WORLDSLAYER, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, smash the notification bell, and make sure to join our Discord. All the information is in the description below. Additionally, if you'd like to go to the next level to support this channel, make sure to check out link to my merch store below, where you can get a bunch of sweet swag, including t-shirts, mugs, etc. And all the proceeds from that do go directly to supporting the growth of this channel. That being said, thank you for the support, guys. Make sure to check me out, twitch.tv/LeeroyGamingStream. Join me for some runs and come and say hello, and I will see you guys in the next video.